come looking for you a Haitian. I stay no good Jamaican.
What it up?
You give money, they started hating. I woke up in a new Bugatti. 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 I woke up in a new Bugatti.
And I'm at it again. Let go that flow, bringing tragedy in. Cop me your chain, your salary spent. Just we bring them cavities in. Counting money, hourly trend. Let them see like Olsen twins. Squares, cabinet bins. Neck full of gold, Olympic. Demons, I'm blowing the check on the gear. Falling soon, then hop on the leer. Strap with them puffers in back of the rear. Sock passed, them just here. Woke up early this morning. Mine is telling me
Let's do this.
I'm looking for you a Haitian. I stay no good Jamaican. From different race.
Nothing goes together like the Heat and Miami as we get ready for an interconference contest here at the American Airlines Arena. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The Splash Brothers are the guards. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. Count the bucket. Curry's got the first points up on the board here for the Warriors.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
That's what we're talking about.
Wade gets the bucket.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Here's Curry with the 3.
Out of balance, Heat.
Nice touch by Curry. We're about 1 minute into the first. On defense, Golden State. Right side kicks to Dragic. Warriors with the rebound.
A nice ball.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
That's what I'm talking about.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Greg, after a run of 10 playoffs,
I'm about to do slam dunk on
years,
you.
the Miami Heat missing the postseason last year. They'd end up a game back of the 8th spot.
Yeah, and what's hard for the Heat, Kevin, is that they were in the playoff picture for most of the year. And as
Wrong
the
button,
season
shit.
wore on, they slowly fell out of that top 8.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Curry attacking. They double-team Curry. Again, Curry missing.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
Jeez, Miami Heat.
I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Out of balance, shooting foul. All right, I'll give you that. Sorry, Steph Curry, but I give you that. Yeah, all right. But don't make it easy though.
Much better off making him go to the line.
The Warriors shooting their
All right,
initial
nice
free
shot,
throws
nice shot.
right here. He hits one and misses
Yeah,
one each at the line.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
On defense, Miami takes the 3. Another miss by Curry. And our old partner Steve Kerr also got a chance to coach the West All-Stars in Greg his record-setting debut season with the Golden State Warriors. Clark, he really hit a lot of big milestones early.
Well, none of us are surprised at his success. I mean, Steve will be the first to tell you it was because he was
still
surrounded by excellent assistants. I mean, that's one of the underrated aspects of being a good coach is you've got to have a good staff, and Steve has that.
There we go. Yeah.
Well, I think it's been said about 1,000 times now.
We are tied.
Started as a video coordinator with the Heat, but he's been with the organization for so long, they are starting to become synonymous.
All right, Ninja.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Whiteside.
Dude.
Johnson comes in for Chris Bosh. Winslow's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Richardson in for Dwayne Wade. There's Winslow, the 11-footer, and it's blocked.
Out of bounds on the Heat. I'm calling it a foul because they're kind of fouled me, though.
And the Warriors making a change here. Azili's checked in. There's 1:40 left in the first quarter. Expanding his range.
That's what I'm talking about. Still winning.
On the assist by Stoudemire. As you said, Spoelstra has been with the Heat for so long now in his 8th season. He was handpicked by Pat Riley to lead the team, and Riley...
my team didn't give you enough chance, but I'm sorry about that.
Believes in him and continues to believe in him. Coach Spoelstra has had very high expectations on his shoulders ever since taking over the team, and he's actually
still my damn ball for you. So it's like your damn ball.
Got a piece of it.
How do you
Here's Iguodala. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Here's Richardson.
That's what I'm talking about.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth. Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here.
Is that one viewer?
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Yes!
For him in this one.
Finally got to. I'm playing with the live player, so online. That's why it's of online.
Nick Roberts is checked in. Then for the Warriors, Rush comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Ian Clark subbed in for Sean Livingston. And the Warriors with possession here. It's a 3-point game. From deep. No good. Rockets with some nice D.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speak.
All right, man. All right.
You already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep.
The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the second free throw, good. We've got 22 seconds left here in the first quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
You got to out of bounds that fast, bro.
You know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
The Heat leading by 4. Fires top of the key. No good.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Here's Clark. Kicks it out to Barbosa. And it is good.
Nice play. Nice.
What a 3 at the horn as they end.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Heat, and the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going.
Yeah, 2-pointer.
And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Every shot is challenged and challenged well.
And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots.
Hello?
The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Barnes in at the 3.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Amari Stoudemire, who's checked in for Miami. Here's Dang. Rebounded by Bogut.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And the dunk by Barnes.
Okay. Hold on, bro.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
And Curry, here we go. It's stolen by Wade. To the inside. Bosh. Drops in the layup for 2.
They had me, that was kind of smooth.
Got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, just frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. I mean, they're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
Yeah, and the slump that they're having shooting the ball can take its toll on you if you're not mentally strong. So I like this time out here to try to get those guys reset and refocused.
It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. And the Warriors also making a change. Clark's checked in.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor. And for the Warriors, they had tough opponents the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights. The Cavs in the finals were just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come through.
That's good.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Looking to end his cold spell. And the shot falls short this time.
And for the Warriors, it had been nearly 40 years, guys, since the franchise made it to the finals. They had a lot of pressure on them to win and finish things off, but they got it done and did it in an emphatic fashion, winning on the road. The title solidified them as one of the all-time outstanding teams in NBA history.
A lot's been made of the Heat fans in the past for walking out during the finals game where they looked to be out of it. But credit, the Miami Heat fans, Greg, with last year sticking with this team.
And in all fairness, I would have walked out as well because I thought it was over. But with LeBron out of town, a lot of Heat fans could have jumped off the bandwagon. But you know what? They stayed with it. So although the weather is fair, the fans are not.
That was dumb.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Heat with the lead. Winslow dishes to McRoberts. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And, you know, for the Heat, despite the struggles, they still sold out every game here last season. They were among the top teams in the league in total attendance.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
The Heat have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Whiteside's checked in for Josh McRoberts. Johnson comes in for Udonis Haslem. And it's Dragic in for Green. The shot by Johnson, no good.
And really, they showed up in force. Even as the Heat fell to the back of the pack, the Heat only 20-21 last year at American Airlines Arena, but the fans love them all the same. And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
Wayne Wade's checked in for Johnson. And the Warriors also making a change. Vasili's checked in for Green.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best wins.
What's up with the blocking, bro?
My guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
Brandon Rush, he's checked in for the Warriors. .104 left in the first half. They get it back. Iguodala gets to Ezeli.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Off the left rim and out. Golden State's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Dragic. And the rejection by Ezeli.
Dude, stop fouling, bro.
And the Heat with some changes. Chris Bosh is checked in for Johnson. And it's Dang in for Winslow. And Golden State also making a change. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Festus Ezeli. There's Dragic with the 3. Shot's good. Dragic has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. From deep, Iguodala. Again, Iguodala missing.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
Give it up for your Heat. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. It's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. And the Heat shooting a ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is, G8, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing. The big men are Bosh and Whiteside. Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. And it's Dragic in the point guard. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Curry outside. And the shot is good. Curry's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Warriors.
Guys, the Warriors ended the year at just over
a 10-point
differential per game. I mean, still that number is staggering. when you think of what it takes to achieve that mark over the course of a season. Typically, championship teams are somewhere in the +6 to +8 range. 10 is off the charts.
And here are the Heat. Feeds it to Bosh. Fades and shoots. It's hauled in by Bogut. Bogut's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And stolen by Whiteside. Here's Wade. No good off the front iron.
And you know what? That Warriors point differential was helped out a lot by their play at home. The home differential was almost +15 points per game. A lot of blowout wins. Scary thing is they set their starters in the fourth so often, they could have made those numbers even higher had they wanted. Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
On its way from Curry for 2. Here's Barnes. And Whiteside sends it back. They push it up 4 on 3. The 11-footer. Wade can't hit. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Outside Curry. The three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 9 points.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And a new group in for the Heat. Stoudemire's checked in for Whiteside. Johnson comes in for Chris Bosh. Winslow's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Richardson in for Goran Dragic. Then for the Warriors, Azili's checked in for Bogut. Barbosa comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Ian Clark subbed in for Steph Curry. A second chance effort. Stoudemire grabs the board. The Heat trailed by 3. Well, you look back at the 2015 Heat, and the injuries are what probably brought that team down. We can go from Chris Bosh with the debilitating blood clot on his lung and on and on and on. The loss, of course, which was not an injury of LeBron James. There are a lot of moving parts with that team.
And that's a great point, Kevin. If you take any star off a team, things are going to get difficult. It was impressive that the Heat still managed to stay competitive once Bosh went out.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Stoudemire with the double team. Here's Clark. But they recover it.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
And Stoudemire slams it in.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
And, you know, defense isn't done until you finish it off with the rebound. It's like the period at the end of a sentence. That's where they have to improve.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
The Heat have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
Unloads from 13. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Here's Richardson. The Heat rebound. Wade. Good defense by Iguodala.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Richardson. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 14-6 run. A drive by Thompson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The first one falls. And so Thompson nails both of them. Here's Dragic. Out to Wade. Looking to get back on track here. Wade missing again.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Warriors ahead as they wrap up the 3rd quarter with a huge surge, an 18-6 run. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th. On the court for Golden State here in the 4th. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. And it's Curry in the guard position. Green in the post. He's covered by Deng. And there's the 3-second violation. The Heat trail by 9. And it's Dragic off the drive.
Yeah, the defender
He found too much.
Greg, he got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Warriors leading by 9. Curry with it. He's picked up by Deng. Shot clock at 5. Curry with another miss.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if you be a little bit more selective tonight. I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over. Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here, and every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He wanted his guys to keep up the intensity, saying, if any of you think this game is over, you're wrong. We've got work to do. I don't want to see any letdown on the defensive end of the floor. Guys, let's watch how it plays out.
Dragic the pass to Deng. Puts it up. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Barnes dishes to Curry. And it's sent back by Bosch. And so the ball out of bounds. Bosch touched it last. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter.
And since halftime, he just doesn't have a clue when it comes to shooting.
And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 3 assists in the game. Curry attacking, and he jams it with authority.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
No good on that one. 2. That one misses. Now Green. Kicks to Barnes. And it's Miami with the rebound. Bosch has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wade. He drains the quick shot. Wade's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
The Heat trail by 10. From deep. Draymond Green with the rebound.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Good on the shot.
And guys, that kind of sums it up right there. I mean, one team getting after it, hustling the rebounds, the putbacks. The other team just a step slow.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. And Curry, here we go. Passes to Thompson. Fires from the wing. And it's Golden State with another.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Here's the break. And laid in to finish the break. Thompson's got 12 points in just the second half.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Here's Curry. Finished off the break. And the Warriors lead by 16.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
Agreed, Steve. One of the areas that has been critical for them, Clark, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
Huge factor. A lot of hustle leading to buffet style on the glass. Plenty of seconds.
I wish there was a buffet back right here. Steve does too, I'm sure.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Stephen Curry. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Whiteside. Josh McRoberts comes in for Chris Bosh. Winslow's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Richardson in for Goran Dragic.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Yeah, and they've been on the winning end. I mean, effort is one thing you can always control in addition to attitude. I would credit this lead to force of will.
The Heat making a switch here. Johnson's checked in.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
And the foul on Amari Stoudemire.
That's his second personal foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Sean Livingston at the line for two.
So he comes up empty, missing both. There's 18 seconds left in the game. And stolen by Richardson. Here's Winslow. Bangs home the trifecta. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Livingston kicks to Rush. Jacks up a three. The shot is off. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long.
What's up, bro? I think you just go straight to. Hold on. I know. Oh, for me. Okay. Hold on. But all I know you can do it from PlayStation Store. Depends what you're getting, but yeah, true. You can't do that. Okay, hold on. It's loading. There you go. Alright, hold on. Oh no, okay. It depends what kind of random coin you got because you have to put in 12 digits of code to be preferable. Okay, but also make sure that your codes, because I did this on Xbox One, so it's hard to do. But make sure you put the codes in the correct way as they want it to be. I did that a whole bunch of time on Xbox just to get it. If it's capital or lowercase, you have to do that. Yeah, or it won't work. I did that before for GTA 5 Online. It did not work for that. So you have to do the correct way how it wants it to be. Yeah, that's why I'm the expert. And the guy should beat me. Alright. Scorched her. Yeah, it's a lot, but you know, it's not like it ain't nothing. Well, then, like, look online, I guess. I mean, like, it depends what you're trying to do, but look online. If that doesn't work, look online. Look on YouTube. Not much.
We've got rabid Los Angeles fans packed inside the Staples Center. It's the Toronto Raptors taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Carroll in at the 3.
And no doubt the Lakers had some defensive issues last season. I mean, no true center on that roster. And at times they were just feasted upon on the inside.
Here is Lowry, following the score by Lou Williams. And Valanciunas gets to DeRozan. They get it back. Here's Patterson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And Patterson drops them both.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. Carroll kicks to Lowry. Makes it off the glass.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
And here is Los Angeles now. 4-point game. Here's Russell. Lakers working the ball around now. That one goes. Count.
Oh, how pretty was that? Use the rim to protect the ball perfectly.
Lowry kicks to Carroll. Lowry dishes to Patterson. Pass to Valanciunas. Right block shot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Russell. And it's good. Walk through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Here's Clarkson. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. And DeRozan. Here we go. And Hibbert with the block. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Clarkson.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Taken away by Williams. Here's Russell. The shot is off. Good work defensively by Lowry. Raptors have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Lowry.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Both teams will make substitutions. Toronto shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Raptors with the lead. Powell, that's good.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Toronto was a strong team on the road last season, Clark. A big part of why they came away with 49 wins on the season.
And 22 of those 49 wins were on the road. As a group, they managed to keep things close on the road. And because of that competitiveness, they were over 500 there as well.
And the Raptors making a change here. Scola's checked in. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Second chance shot. And Nance puts it in. Nance has got his first points of the game.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points. And as you said, the Raptors kept things close on the road. In the NBA, they had one of the better point differential in terms of victories on the road last season.
Biyombo with the block. Here's Joseph. And he misses the fast break layup.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Here's Huertas. That's good.
And you mentioned this, I mean, with the Raptors. Only Golden State, Atlanta, and the Clippers had a better road margin of victory than them. Just goes to show you how tough the Raptors were on the road last season.
Shot by Joseph, no good. Poked away. Stolen by Joseph. Powell, that's good. Powell's got his second basket. To the inside. Just 3 on the clock. Bass's shot, good. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Lakers lead by 1. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
We've got Russell. Larry Nance out there with Randall. And there's Bryant. And it's Williams at the 2. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. And finished off by DeRozan.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Well, the defense is what did the Lakers season in last year, but their offense struggled at times as well, Clark. They just couldn't count on things night to night.
Well, they were near the bottom of the league in most offensive categories, Kevin. Bottom 5 in field goal percentage and three-point percentage. The efficiency just wasn't there.
And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Toronto.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Nance.
And with the Lakers and their lack of offense, sometimes teams can hide that by playing good defense, but the Lakers just really didn't have either. A lot of things working against them this past season.
You know, the Lakers often would get in trouble with slow starts to games because of their offense. I mean, at least they forced a league-high 9 overtime games, going 6-3 in those contests, so the offense seemed to come alive late in games.
Well, the one word you can use to describe the Raptors postseason last year, disaster. I mean, Greg, nothing went right for them.
Yeah, I mean, after that great regular season, they were completely just manhandled by the Wizards, swept out of the first round in 4 straight. Yeah, man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Wide open. Again, Toronto.
Boy, what a significant turnaround here in the second quarter. after only making 40% from the field in the first. You know, Dwayne Casey was once a player at Kentucky, took me and hosted me on my recruiting visit at Kentucky back in 1979. Actually got his coaching start at the school as well.
Brandon Bass is checked in for the Lakers. Hibbert comes in for Bryant. The Raptors making a switch here. Lakers trailed by 10. It's deflected. Here's Bass.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Scola comes in for Patrick Patterson. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
What the heck is that?
As we were talking about Coach Dwayne Casey, he's found his place in Toronto. Took them, Greg, to back-to-back postseason appearances.
And, you know, it's good to see him finally establishing himself as a head coach. Really known as a defensive specialist, but once he gets in charge of a team, he'll have them focused on defense and really stresses that in every practice.
With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Bass. Here's Toronto now. They're on an 18-5 run here. That's good. Joseph's got his first 2 points.
Right now, they've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Putting it together offensively, looking to build some more momentum.
Here's Ross. That jam. I mean, just beautiful.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Lakers were awful in a lot of aspects last season. Their play at home was a major one. Greg, they just couldn't do anything at home, and I think the fans were giving up hope as well.
And given how pricey those Laker tickets are, Kevin, there was a lot to be salty out in Lakerland, so can't be a bottom dweller and charge that much for seats. The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside